What's going on YouTube? It is Matt. Apologies for the lack of videos in the last, I don't know, couple months. Just been very busy. Just thought I'd do a quick update on some of the books that I've gotten, I don't know, over like the last, these are probably from the last month or so, maybe month and a half. This is a very small portion. I just kind of picked out some of the highlights that I've gotten, and just thought I'd show you. These are all from either Goodwills or thrift shops or book sales or whatever. But we'll start off. Here is Suzanne Somers, very nicely signed. This is my third Suzanne Somers. One of them I sold, but I still have two of them. This one is one of them. This one's very cool because I love political stuff. This is My Turn, Nancy Reagan. This is my second copy of this exact book, and my third. I have one of her other books that's signed as well. Signed in there, To the Toon Family, Best Wishes, Nancy Reagan. That's very cool. So I got two of these now. Never hurts to have a double. For some of the sports that I've gotten, here is Goldberg, the wrestler, also from, what was that movie? The Longest Yard. I like these when they're signed in silver on a black page. Looks like it says to Loughran, You're the Man, Bill Goldberg. It's a cool book. I like him, so. Next up, we have Mr. Seahawk, Pete Carroll, Win Forever. It's also with, if you see the name, Yogi Roth. And I believe it is duly signed. Mitch, happy birthday. That's Pete Carroll, and then down there, that is Yogi Roth. It's a cool book. I mean, I'm not really a Pete Carroll fan, but dual signatures are always nice. Next up, Charlie Weiss, No Excuses. He signed it. He has a very small signature, but signed it up at the top, Charlie Weiss. For, what is he, Notre Dame? Yeah, Notre Dame. This one was cool. I've been trying to get him for a while, so when I found it at a thrift or at a Goodwill, I was pretty excited. Throwing Heat, Nolan Ryan, the one and only. It says to Claudia, happy birthday, Nolan Ryan. That's awesome. Really nice signature too. Next up are two of the same. I might have shown you one of these before, but I did find a second one. For me, this is like just too awesome. I'm a huge 70s, 80s rock and roll fan. I just went to the Who concert last week. I saw Aerosmith for the second time last month. I saw Cheap Trick for the second time last month. But this is the great Mr. Gene Simmons, autographed limited edition. And then I've also got that one. Both of these were found, actually one of these were found at Goodwill. The other was found at my library book sale they do every Saturday. So one of them was $1 and one of them was $2.99. And the funniest part is they have the sticker on it that says that it's autographed. So let me just show you. This also is signed in silver on a black page, which I love. Just the second copy. That one's a little bit more clear. So that's just awesome. Very cool. Next up, if you know my book collection, the two main personal collections that I have of books are either politics or Saturday Night Live. So I've got a bunch of the Saturday Night Live cast. These were two others that I found. This is Gasping for Airtime, Jay Moore. I actually read the book, and really, really interesting. There's his signature, so that goes in my SNL PC. And then another one, Rush Limbaugh is a Big Fat Idiot, Mr. Al Franken. Was a writer for SNL, then got on the show. There's Al Franken. And now these are from yesterday. I went to two Goodwills, the one by my house, which is just books, and then a bigger one that's like 15 minutes from me. That's a whole big Goodwill. And I found three books. One of them is just when I tell you what I collect, you'll know why. One of them is just perfect. I was so excited. But let's start off with this is How to Overthrow the Government. Arianna Huffington of the Huffington Post, signed right on the first page. It's my second Arianna Huffington. One of them I'm donating. I'll tell you about that in a sec. And this one was just so awesome. This was found at the other Goodwill, not the bookstore, but the one that has everything, including books. This is Gabrielle Giffords and Mark Kelly. Gabby. She's the one who was shot in the head in Arizona. Where's the signature? And unfortunately, she did not sign it, which is understandable. But there's to Chris. Best wishes, Mark Kelly. He is an astronaut. He went up in space, I believe, on the last space mission. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And then the last one. This is probably, if I could put my two best books as a tie for the two greatest that I found, the top two, it would be my Andy Warhol and my Harry Truman. Those would be tied for number one. I'd probably put this at my number two favorite find. She's my favorite actress, and she's my favorite writer. So to find this was just so awesome for me. There is Tina Fey. And I've actually bid on probably 3 different copies of this book and lost all of them. So I found it at my Goodwill. It is perfectly signed in black Sharpie. Just a great signature. So that was super exciting for me. That goes in my SNL personal collection. Very exciting. Anyway, just a quick, I don't know, a plug, I guess. My cousin is heading the big pancreatic cancer fundraiser out here in California. It's going to be held in Beverly Hills. And she asked me if I can give her any signed items to put in their charity auction. So I've got a stack of books that I'm going to give her. Actually, one of them is Arianna Huffington, but it's my other book. And I have a couple others that I'm going to give her. So if anybody has any interest in sending a book or a picture that they'd like to put in the charity auction, all the money goes to pancreatic cancer. It's going to be a big event, and hopefully they make a lot of money. If you have any interest in doing that, feel free to send me a private message, and we'll get that out there. I'd be happy to tell you what your item goes for. At the auction, I'm going to be there. It's going to be held at the end of April, so we're trying to put everything together now. Just a heads up, just a thought, if you have any interest, let me know. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Good luck. Happy hunting. Peace out.